Yo, so what up? Welcome back. Another recap here, man. Just going over the session. The water is cold. There has to be like a very satisfying reason in order to get me out of the water. So that's the first level. The second level is the second I catch that first wave. That was a nice one, floater over the top. Third stage and probably final stage of the day that really just puts me in my zone while I'm surfing for real is specifically when I catch a really good wave. That prolonged feeling on the wave is a feeling next to none. I don't think I can stress that enough. Yo, so what up? Welcome back. Another recap here, man. Just going over the session, post surf here. I'm on my way home. A couple of things to think about today, man. I caught a bunch of fun waves. Like, first off, I mean, it woke me right up just being in the ocean. I was exhausted this morning. I was down bad. I was up super late last night. I'm sure you could hear it in my voice in the initial intro. Just going into the ocean, per usual, just revives me. It fills me with energy. Super fun session, man. The waves were holding out super well. The wind was in the perfect place. The tide was hanging in there. And so I was able to have a lot of super fun waves out there today. It was a fast-paced day, super freaking fun. I was just getting wave after wave after wave after wave. Like, there was just so many opportunities out there. Not crowded at all. I was basically competing with like 2 or 3 people at the peak I was at all day. Surfing, it's like, I only get to go twice a week for the most part. It's like almost a 40-minute drive from my house. And I work 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So it's really hard for me to be able to drive to the beach, back home, and then also cook breakfast and do all that other nonsense before I go to work usually. I can do it. Like, it's not impossible by any measure, but it's mainly just it's a laziness thing. I do a lot of stuff at night. I've been editing a bunch. I'm keeping busy. I go to classes here and there. I'm always trying to learn something new, you know? And I'm also visiting with my family and friends, just catching up with people, making sure I'm staying well connected. Because I like to keep a balance when it comes to my life as a whole, you know? It's really quite up in the air today. The water is cold. Everyone's leaving the spot I'm paddling out to. It's kind of lit. All right, get it all to myself. Oh! Dude, these kids are just airing crazy. I don't want to have too much alone time. I don't want to have too much social time. I don't want to have too much time at work. I want a nice even keel of all these things that's going to keep my mind and energy healthy and motivated, I guess. Not even necessarily motivated, but happy as well going forward. Since I feel like that's just something that's lost in our world today. Everyone's like, you have to work until you die. And you're like, yeesh, that sounds like a fucking nightmare. You're like, how about I work, be smart, save passively, and hopefully get some compound interest out of the whole while also pursuing the things that I want to do. That's the freaking goal, you know, money limiting. There's a million things out there that could be constricting about that. And sometimes you got to prioritize other things over other things. And so where I'm at right now, I have to prioritize just getting to work every day and getting all the other day-to-day things that I do in the morning done instead of going to surfing on the weekdays at least. Which is why I have so much fun when I go on the weekends. I really just go out there, I chill, I wait until I'm ready to leave out there. I'm never sitting there. Unless I really have prior engagements, I'm always out in the water just chilling until I'm tired. And then once I'm tired, once I'm too fatigued to keep moving forward, or I get too hungry, or whatever the reason is, there has to be like a very like satisfying reason in order to get me out of the water. Another thing today, I was able to dial in, I wouldn't say pretty quickly. I honestly want to say it took me like 20, 30, maybe 40 minutes out there to really lock in before I started to catch like really good waves. But then once I locked in, I was just having the time of my life. Yo, I was having the time of my freaking life. Ha! Snuck in that bitch. I was just getting these perfect lefts down the line, or maybe not perfect, but super fun lefts down the line. I could get a couple of turns, I could get a couple of snaps, I could get a couple of maneuvers, all that good stuff, man. I think I didn't get any clean barrels, but I definitely pulled into a few right as they started to break out and got smashed. I was up super late last night. I was bartending for a wedding, enjoying a bunch of family. It was my close cousin that got married yesterday, and she was just so happy. Her bride was so happy. It was awesome to be there and just to be able to support. Shout to them. Congratulations again. And so I was up, I was, a little inebriated by the end of the night. It's celebration, dancing, fun time, smiles, good energy. And so by the time I got home, I was exhausted. I make it. Ah, no. What? Yes. No. Ah. Oh, dead. Yeah. But no matter what, on the weekends, in the morning, like I never wake up past, I want to say 9. And that's just because I usually wake up around that time in order to start getting ready to go surfing, or I'll wake up earlier than that to get ready to go surfing. But if I don't set an alarm, it's usually around 8:39. And at that point, where I live is pretty hot anyway, so the sun comes out by then, and so it usually encourages me to get out of my bed anyway, just bar the heat. That was a nice one, floater, over the top. There's also just the encouragement of my body knows that this is what I want to do. It starts to itch for it. I start to dream about it.
There's something coming on.
Everything starts to overcome me. I'm like, all right. And so, like, the longer I lay in bed, even if I'm exhausted, even if I'm like eyes sticky open, like, like one eye, like, like I feel disgusting, or I just don't even feel good. As long as I get my ass up and stand up, that's my encouragement. I'll brush my teeth, grab my surf stuff, make like a smoothie or some coffee or something, or both. I like both, honestly. It keeps me right in the morning. And then all I have to do is just get to my car. Once I get there, it's over. I can be half asleep on the way to the beach, but no matter what, I'm getting ready and I'm going in the ocean. And that's something I realized today, but something that was reaffirmed to me today, was the second I step in that water, man, and then I feel the ocean cool just hit my skin, which in turn hits my veins, which and turns, it just sends my body a rush, and it just immediately let me know, all right, wake up. And so I'm in the water for a couple of minutes, like I'm only, let's say I'm only up to my knees or whatever. The second I put my face under there and open up my eyes, I'm like, oh, okay. Even then, I'll still be a little tired, but I'll be re-energized in a way that I wasn't previously.
Almost made it.
So that's the first level. The second level is the second I catch that first wave. I'm like, oh, okay, then I kind of lock in a little more. I'm like, oh, okay. I know what to look for. I know how to catch the wave. I'm kind of understanding on what the break is turning out for me here today. That's stage 2. Like, it'll wake me up even more. It'll shoot a little more endorphins into my brain the second I catch that first wave, the second I stand up. It's like you get that drop-in feeling, and then you stand up. Third stage, and probably final stage of the day, that really just puts me in my zone while I'm surfing, for real. It's specifically when I catch a really good wave. Something where it's 30, 40 seconds. I get to either carve, get a couple of drop-ins, snap, do a turn, maneuver, cut back, whatever it is. Even do like a floater or something off the top. Just something where I'm able to actually kind of dial in and race towards an end goal, which is just getting to the end of the wave and kind of flowing along with it the whole time, trying to enjoy it and get as much out of it as I possibly can. Once I catch that good wave, it locks me in like no other. Like, I'll catch one good wave, and then all of a sudden my mind it's been tuned. It's been tuned back in. I'm looking for all the right things at that point. It's almost like you're in that flow state. I'm trying to remember where I got this, or where you get this from. Like, you get one, and then it just unleashes the floodgates to where you can just keep doing it again and again and again and again. Where is that from? Some book or something. Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen. That's what it is. The Black Flash. It's like a Black Flash, if anyone's ever seen that show. You get in tune perfectly, and then so once you're kind of open to that experience, you're all like, and you've already locked in and done it, your body's already ready. It's already molded, and it's shaking to do it again. So all you need to do is put yourself in the right positions and then freaking go off. Oh, it brings me such a freaking smile whenever I am out there. And especially when it's firing. The waves today, like, I didn't even look at the surf report today, so this is all off the dome. I would say it was probably, 4 to 5 feet. Occasional, very occasional 6-footer. The wind was blowing outwards. I still gotta look that up, I think. So mad. Drag my ankle right on this. The one was blowing west. It was like southwest or something, because the wave, like, it would try to break, and then all of a sudden it wouldn't break, and then it would break like 30 more feet inland towards the beach. And so it'd be hard to judge. But so what I realized today that was really helping me a lot was, I'm like, I have to look exactly for when the wave is at its tallest, most scariest looking point, you know, like at the very tip, where it usually on any other day, you wouldn't want to paddle in at that point, because the wave would already be breaking to a point where you wouldn't really be able to get in on it, because it would just break right on top of you. But today, because of the current and the wind and just the conditions that were out there, the wave would go hit its top, like its most peaky point, start to break, and then just not break, and then keep going. So when you hit that max point and you get on there in that moment, you just pop on and wait, and you just wait that extra like 30 feet or whatever, and then it perfectly walls out into a beautiful face. And I just drop in, freaking carve down the line. Oh man, it just God damn, bro. Fucking confused on which way I should take it. Took it the wrong way.
But
That prolonged feeling on the wave is a feeling next to none. I don't think I can stress that enough.
next wave.
Great conditions out there today, super fun. Great for my health, like I feel revived, I feel rejuvenated at this moment. And I'm ready to attack the rest of the day. It's Sunday, so you know Sunday is that chill day of rest or whatever some say. And today I'm just gonna be relaxing, getting ready for work tomorrow, getting my ducks in a row, working on a couple of videos, and just making sure that that I'm ready for the week. I'm ready and prepared for the week once more. So thanks again for tuning in. My name is Onani. This is Onani Way. And leave a like, comment, subscribe if you like, if you want more updates regarding the channel and all that such. And yeah, man, feel free to leave me some feedback. If you see any places where I could get better, any critiques, any of that kind of stuff, I'm here for it all. So looking forward to seeing what y'all say, and I'll see you next time in the next video. More to come.